everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going through a deck review on this beautiful and very unique oracle. It is the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krans. This is such a unique deck and I really am excited to show it to you guys. So in here, it says reject none, accept all, which is very interesting. The guidebook, very thorough, not in color, but it has all these interesting little intricate definitions and, you know, when light, when dark, go deeper. These little prompts and little ways to dive deeper into the cards, which I find very interesting. If you know me, I'm always looking for ways to work deeper. There's a lot of different spreads in here. I find this this deck to be very thorough. She does a lot of homework, and you can tell, look how big that guidebook is. That's a thick mama. So let's get into this. Whoops, sorry. All right, as you can tell, this is a round deck. And the cover art looks like a diamond, which I love. So that's what the box looks like. Interesting, huh? So yeah, these are kind of interesting to shuffle. These are just, I'm so happy that I finally got a chance to show you guys this deck. So let's dive in. So we have the creator. This is beautiful because you have the artist's paintbrush. This deck is very expressive, and I love that. You know, the guidebook goes very in depth, looking at it all ways. So I really enjoy that. The tier, very beautiful, showing the diamond cut and showing the eye duct, and I think that's a wonderful parallel. Sorry, mixing my words up. I love the mirror image of this, the as above, so below principle. I talk about all the time. This is beautiful. I'm in love with this deck. Eros. There we have the diamond that's featured on the cover. Beautiful. You know, you have the mouth holding the diamond. Beautiful. I love that this is not your basic archetypes. You know, this is very outside the box archetypes. The siren. These are so unique and beautiful. The fault line. You can see how the deep crevice leads to all the cracks. Just beautiful. The box. Almost hypnotic when you look at it, right? The father. Oh, this one is one of my favorites. The forest. I want to go get lost right now, right there. The seed. I love that it looks like a slice of wood, you know, a slice of a tree, and the seed is right in the middle. The animal. So beautiful. Looks like a wolf's eye. The 1. I love this deck. I don't use it nearly enough, and I really should. And doing this review with you really makes me want to use it more often. The Heart. We have 2 people in a canoe here. And this, what looks like as a nest. This is beautiful. I love the pink. The Offering. You don't get to see what she has in her hand or his hand, and that's so lovely. Every time I do a deck review, it makes me want to play with a deck more and really utilize it and work with it more and more. The Womb. That's beautiful. This reminds me of the sacral chakra. Nice. This would be a good card to utilize if you're wanting to get pregnant. This would be a lovely fertility card. The Lover. Oh, I love the flower down here. What looks like beads. Beautiful, beautiful swan. The Crone. I love the crow. Here, the as above, so below, 6-pointed star down there. Beautiful. Just holding it ever so gracefully. The Empty Room. Wow, it just makes you want to fill it with whatever you want. Such a beautiful card. This would be a lovely manifestation card to use in spell work. Especially if you're going to utilize a manifestation box. This would be lovely. Oh, the Ocean. That is beautiful. Very nice. The Sword. I love the sword crossing with the lightning strike. Very nice. I love how these cards have so many layers to them. I love the, as if you've watched a lot of my deck reviews, you know that I love watercolors. Anytime somebody uses watercolors, I'm just in love. And you can tell that these are watercolors, the way it blends. And gosh, I really would love to know how an artist comes up with their ideas and the mediums they use and how they put it all together and layer it. I would love to learn. I have lots of ideas, but I'm not so good at putting them together. Keros. Wow. Very interesting. This is a very hypnotic card. The Hunter. Wow. I had a black horse that I rode when I was young. His name was Blackie. And he tried to bite me once, and my aunt got rid of him. And she didn't get any more horses. But I love this image, especially the rays. It looks like the sun. Beautiful. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. The comic. Well, if this card doesn't cheer you up, nothing will. That is so adorable. I don't know if you can see the little kitty, but it looks like a person wearing a cat mask and a party hat. It's a very original deck. I really want to know what is in Kim Krans' head when she created this deck. There's the diamond again. This is the shaman. I love the skulls. I love the snake here, the hand reaching down. Just beautiful. I love when a deck surprises you. You know, I love when a deck does something unexpected that takes you aback and grabs your attention. And this deck certainly does that. The self here, I love the colors. I love all the lines radiating from the chest of the person. I love that it's a pearl. Beautiful. The dead end. Wow, this is just like a hand saying stop. And all of these brambles looking like vines just trying to stop you. It's like, nope, go back the other way. This is not the way. The vow. Wow. This is bigger than a promise for sure. This is very sacred. Wow. Beautiful. Very powerful card. Ah, the riddle. I love how this looks like a snake, but it has no beginning and no ending. And lots of imagery with the hands. Wow. The unseen. It looks like an eye, but it's like fogged over with these tiny dots. And it's like you can't truly see it for what it is. And that's kind of the point. And I love that. You can tell this artist puts a lot of thought into her work. The warrior. Wow, I love the horns with this rainbow. And the skull and the snake. She does a lot of snakes. And I love that. I love the snake and the transformation imagery of the snake, the symbolism of it. Just beautiful. The threshold. Oh, wow. It looks like she's about to jump. They are about to jump in, crossing it over and into that threshold, not knowing totally what's there, but just ready for it. This would be a wonderful spell component as well. I'm ready for it. Let's go. The Eternal Child. Wow, this would be great card to work with the inner child. Beautiful. The Desert. Wow. This looks like prayer hands. Love the crescent moon there. Beautiful sunset. Very nice. Ooh, the mirror. Wow. Very interesting. It looks almost like a pyramid. Very reflective. The Maiden. Again, I love the watercolor, the blending of the colors together. I love, it looks like the woods, a forest. Beautiful. The Orphan, again with snakes and hands. There's a lot of snakes and hands in this deck. I don't mind that at all. Wow. Beautiful imagery. I just really love this deck. It's probably the most unique deck that I own. The Starborn. Wow. I love the egg. I love the stars. Everything is so beautiful. Again, the effects of the watercolor, just gorgeous. The vision. Oh, wow. Look at the owls. This is beautiful. As you go into the card more, there's more and more to see, more to reflect on. This is a very meditative deck. And by that, I mean you could meditate on one card for a very long time and just contemplate its meaning. This would be a wonderful deck to draw a card and just meditate on one card and try and get as many lessons and messages that you can from one card. I might have to do that. Challenge accepted. The bridge. Oh, that is beautiful. I love the water down here. The extension of the hands. This is beautiful. This would be a good card to use for spell work when you're trying to mend a relationship, trying to make amends. This would be wonderful. A good card for forgiveness as well. The temple. Wow. This just reminds me of like a sanctuary, like a place out of time, out of space where you can go to be safe. Beautiful. The judge. I like the polar opposites, you know, the black and the white. I love that. You know, you've got the come here and stop, you know. I love this. It reminds me of the yin and the yang and the justice card in tarot. The sustainer. Wow. This looks like they're molding something into something. This is beautiful. The pilgrim. Wow. So many nuances as you look inside this card. Bring it up closer for you. There's so many nuances in here, so many different layers, faces, things that will pop out to you. Beautiful. These are so well done. The venom. Ooh. This is almost kind of scary with the fangs. This would be good. In kind of a curse slash hex slash jinx card almost. Maybe as like sending out a warning. Like, don't F with me, you know, kind of a card. I use Oracle and Tarot in my spell work all the time, so I'm always looking for cards to use. Untapped potential sometimes. Apocalypses. That is very interesting. Wow. Very hypnotic card. It just zoomed right in there. Very interesting. The stone. This reminds me of the Philosopher's Stone in alchemy. Very nice. The vessel. I like the parallels of the woman's body being a vessel and the cup being a vessel. Very nice. Beautiful. The village. Wow. Again, I love the watercolors. There's just something about watercolor that, you know, that speaks to my heart. I guess because of all the mediums, that's the one that I have the most experience with. As a kid, I would have so many of those little watercolor palettes, you know, and those long, I would mix so many colors. It was a mess when I got done with it, but I love to use those watercolors. The underworld. Wow. I love all the worms here, you know. Wow. All the eyes. I love this. It's a very grounding card, I would think. A good card to meditate, to venture into the underworld as well. The prayer. Wow. I gotta say it with me. The watercolors. I love it. This is such a powerful card. I was just talking about today with someone. I was doing an energy reading at the Saturday market, and I was telling somebody that they should shield because they were very empathic. And they said they couldn't because they're Christian. And I said, well, you can just pray. You know, you can ask, you know, Jesus or God or the Holy Spirit to help shield and protect you. Yeah, and it had never occurred to her to ask that. And I think that more people need to know that spells are just prayers. Except for we like to light candles when we do that. We like to play with herbs and crystals when we do it. We just like hands-on, that's all. It's still a prayer. The Mother. Oh my gosh, I love this card. There's something about it that makes me feel really safe and secure. You know, it feels almost like a hug. Like you're going to be all right. You're going to be safe. The Bardo. Ooh, this is beautiful. Look at that ring of skulls there. Oh, that's beautiful. Gnosis. This is very nice. Oh, and it looks like the trail is being left by this bird. Very nice. Got some sacred geometry here. I love it. The Flame. Wow. Beautiful. I am so glad I picked up this deck to talk about it today with you guys. Agape or agape, I assume it's agape. All stacking up here. It looks like it's a mirror image. Beautiful. Thanatos. This looks like a giant web. Beautiful. The Thread. Oh, I love this rainbow. Beautiful. Again, another one where the more you look at it, the more images pop out. Love that. The King. I love all the warm colors. The Shadow. That is very interesting. Nice contrast here. Bugs. Bugs in the cottage. Again, you know, you see all these intricate details. The more that you look at it, Very, very contemplative deck. The Shapeshifter. Wow. This looks like a collage, like very many layers on top of layers. Very interesting. The Mountain. See a person inside the mountain. Again, the watercolors are just absolutely beautiful. I love the way the colors blend together. Just beautiful. The forest down here is gorgeous. Again, a very grounding card. Ooh, the Queen. Oh, I love the snake going through the hand. And the lotus flower. This is a gorgeous card. Beautiful. The Castle. Wow, I love this green. This is probably one of my favorite greens. I love the variations of color. I love the pearls, the rose. Beautiful. Alethea. I love the contrast. The white rose and the black background, the black rose and the white background. Beautiful. The Healer. I have a very personal connection with this card. I love the snakes going around. It reminds me of the caduceus. I think I have used this card before. I think I used this card in a spell work before I started doing energy work. I used this card, had it on my altar before I started taking clients. Yep. The Medallion. Wow. Beautiful. The Kiss. Very lovely. And I love that it's not actually a lip-on-lip kiss, because it doesn't have to be. A kiss can be an embrace, and that's what you see here. It's a touch. I love that. Beautiful representation. Anima Mundi. Oh, look at this. So many things to look at in this card, and you've got all the planets represented, and you have looks like the elements represented as well. I think this is my favorite card. I love the colors. I love everything about it. Yeah. I'm gonna put this over here as my favorite card. The Nectar. Oh, yes. Who doesn't love the nectar? I think about my honeysuckle plant and how the nectar of it is the sweetest part. That's what we want out of life, right? Is the nectar, right? We can't always have the nectar, but we always want the nectar. Again, love the variation of the watercolor. Beautiful. The Cave. Oh, look at the eyes. Very subtle. Very subtle. There. Beautiful. The Gem. Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful, multifaceted. And then the worms and the roots. Beautiful. The Mystic. Wow, I love this butterfly. The Could be a moth, but it's beautiful. The ring. Very interesting. Oh, the river. Wow. You can just barely make out the image of the horse, but you can see it very clearly in the image down here. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, the mask. Wow. Very cool. Ooh, the storm. Wow. There's so much going on. It's kind of that way with storms, right? There's so much going on. You don't know where to look. So much going on around you. Beautiful. The mentor. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Owl. That is just gorgeous. I'm going to have to show my wife this card because she loves owls. I bet she will love this card. The poet. Look at that. Beautiful. All the birds coming out. Wow. And the last one is the Destroyer. Interesting. Now, I'm going to bring back my favorite card and I'm going to grab the guidebook and I'm going to see what it says about Anima Mundi. Gotta find it. I hope you guys enjoy these deck reviews as much as I enjoyed reviewing them. They are a lot of fun. And I learn a lot about the cards just talking to them or talking to you guys about them. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's see. Gotta find it. Well, there it is, the very last one. Let's see. What am I going to read? Okay. The embrace of Anima Mundi is available anytime, anywhere, to anyone, day or night, rich or poor. It is the process of unveiling our resistance to its love. It's the soul of the world, all that is. Okay. Anima Mundi is the energy behind the world card in the tarot deck. Both carry themes of universal unity, completeness, and embrace. So when light, tending to the sacred details of life, when dark, overwhelmed by the bigness of existence, go deeper, alchemical drawings of Anima Mundi, the life and paintings of Hilma of Klint. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied. Embrace constructs of separation, dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. Wow. So pretty heavy card, but I'm hearing the call. I get it. I see why this is my favorite card. Very much so. So with that, I will leave you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday and have a very, very blessed day. Until next time.